Any questions before I start? No. All right. Good morning, Miss Susie. My name is Rosel. I'm your CNA for today. How are you? All right. So I'll be cleaning your perineum. Is that okay? All right. Let me just wash my hands. This was my first skill. I will wash my hands properly. All right, Miss Susie. I'll be cleaning your perineum, and you said it's okay. Before I can do that, can I check your ID? All right. So your name is Susie Smith, and your date of birth January 1st.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. So Miss Susie, I'm just gonna go grab my equipment, and I'll be right back. Before I go, bed is locked. Bed is not down. Let's get your bed down. Okay, your bed is down, your bed is locked, and because this is hygiene skill, I will definitely close my curtain. So close it. On the state exam, please make sure you do this all the way here. That's why it doesn't matter. Right? So Susie, call me if you need me. You have a call light, you know what to do with that. Second time around, I wash my hands again, then I gather my equipment. Equipment to use. We use this. A pad for the table. Let's use this. Can you pause a bit?
This conference will now be recorded.
3 pads, 3 barriers, all right? 1 for the table, 1 for the bed, 1 to leave them on. Okay, you're gonna need 4 washcloths. We use this. 2 for the front, 2 for the back, and of course we're gonna make sure we use gloves. Like this, we're gonna use soap and so like what I said before, for the sake of the written exam, I told you guys yesterday what's the temperature for perineal here. The bed bath, partial bed bath is 110 to 115 for the sake of the written exam, not for this. What's the temperature of the water? 105.2? 109. That's the water first, water's okay, then of course the water in the basin. Again, for the sake of the written exam, 2/3 or half, for the sake of metric, it's up to you. Right? Much water as you need, so but make sure it doesn't spill. This. All right, Susie, I'm back. Let me raise your bed so I don't break my back. Oh, I did not raise it yet. What am I missing, guys?
Your towel and the
My medium towel and that bad blanket. So again, let's recall. So that blanket, 3 pads, 4 washcloths, medium towel, box of gloves, soap, basin, and of course with water. All right. Now, Miss Susie, let's raise your bed so we can start. So as soon as it goes past your knee, it should be okay. All right, Miss Susie, I'm going to be putting on the back blanket on you. Is that okay? You put on your gloves. Again, you're not being tested on how to put it on. You're tested always on how to take it off. Susie, I'm needing your help. So again, don't shake the linens. Yes, I'm going to ask Miss Susie. So I'm going to ask Miss Susie, thank you. If you help me right now, I'll ask you. Right, Susie, can you hold on to this, please? Right, I'm going to pull down your top sheet so it doesn't get wet. So like what we did with bed bath, you're going to pull this down all the way past the foot. Okay, thank you, Miss Susie, we're good. All right, now you have to maneuver this blanket so it will also protect the gown. Okay, so how will you do that? Easy. All right, Susie, I'm going to expose your perineal area. Is that okay? All right, take this, fan fold it. Once you hit the gown goes in. You turn it inwards, and now the gown is protected from getting wet. You guys got that, right? Yes. So now you're only exposing what needs to be exposed. All right, Susie, I'm going to open your legs and bend your knees. Is that okay? Open, open. So this is what we call the dorsal recumbent position. All right, Miss Susie, I'm going to remove the dirty fat. Is that okay? In the real world, of course, patient got to lift up their hips. For us, do it very quickly. Just don't yank it out. This one is trash now, but we're not going to throw it. All right, Miss Susie, I'm going to put on a pad underneath you so we don't wet the bed. Is that okay? So again, in the real world, technically, the patient got to lift their hips, but for us, do this as quick as possible. Just put it underneath their hips. All right, Miss Susie, we're going to start. How's the water? Too hot. I tested it with my handy dandy thermometer. All right, 105 to 109. Okay, Miss Susie, we're going to start cleaning now. So wet, squeeze. Again, doesn't matter what you use. We prefer always the mid method. So do the method that you think will work for you. Put soap. Then this is where the proctor now stands up and look at what you're doing. So you open the labia, all right? Then top to bottom from where the urinary meatus is down to the end of the vulva. Then you cannot use this for perineal care. You cannot reuse the side. You cannot use the same towel. So for here, we have to flip this. Again, you guys already know how to flip towels. Open the labia again. Then now the labia and the groin on this side. Make sure it's the flat side of that. Then top to bottom. All right. Then last flip for this side. Open. Now the side in front of you. Labia and groin. Top to bottom. Again, 1 or 2 strokes is more than enough. Then this goes to the hamper. All right, Miss Susie. Now going to rinse your perineum. Is that okay? So wet your second washcloth. Rinse it. All right. Make sure you do your mitt or whatever method you prefer. Again, same stroke, same technique. Is what the proctor needs to see. Open from the urinary meatus down to the vulva, going down. Flip. Open. Labia and groin on that side, top to bottom. Open. Lay your groin in front of you, top to bottom, and this goes to the hamper. All right, Miss Susie, we're done with your front perineum. Okay, I'm gonna turn you to the back. All right, before I can do that, I'll dry your front perineum. So again, with your medium towel, open it up. Now you're gonna contain corners of this. All right, so how do we do that? Hit one corner first. Same with your fingers. Open. First corner from top to bottom. Pat dry. Second corner, lay your groin on this side. Pat dry. Third corner, lay your groin on this side. Pat dry. So this is now considered what? Dirty. So you fold it. This is now clean. So clean touches clean. That's where you're supposed to put it down. Don't put it there, because by concept you cannot put anything used and dirty over there. All right. All right, Miss Susie, I'm gonna straighten your leg. Cover you up a little bit. Let me lower your bed so I can change the water, okay? Lower it, maintain privacy. Use your call light, call me if you need me. Bed is locked, bed is down. So same thing we did with the bed mat. Dump, rinse it a little bit, wash it a little bit, rinse. Water is tested, water is okay. Now the water goes to the basin. Again, as much water as you think you need. Then you come back to Susie. Susie has the water. Then go here, remove your gloves. I'm going to reuse this. Verbalize sanitizing or hand hygiene done. Put on a new pair of gloves. All right, Miss Susie, I'm going to need your help again. All right, so let me raise your bed. So now I'm going to turn you. So again, the principle applies. They have to always be in the middle of the bed. Raise the bed to your preference, of course. All right, Miss Susie, you're going to come close to me, okay? 1, 2, 3, come close. And then your hips. And then your legs. Okay? On the count of 3, we're going to turn, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3, turn. All right, so as I told you guys earlier, that is the anal region. Okay, so that's the dirtiest part of this area. So expose only what needs to be exposed. Susie, how's the water? So again, last 2 washcloths. Wet, squeeze, make your mitt, apply soap. Then contain the corners again. This goes to the buttocks first. Upper buttocks, flip. Lower buttocks goes to the spots, be exposed. Susie, how's the water? So again, last 2 washcloths. Wet, squeeze, make your mitt, apply soap. Then contain the corners again. This goes to the buttocks first. Upper buttocks, flip. Lower buttocks. Again, circular, doesn't matter, it's counterclockwise or clockwise. Open, flip for the last time. Anus, just do it like that. Please don't do what the other students have been doing. Like this, you're just spreading dirt. All right, so just that. If that is not enough, of course, if you got to do that again, make sure you flip the washcloth and do that. All right. All right, Susie, I'm done cleaning your anus. All right, let me now rinse it. So wet, squeeze, same strokes. Upper buttocks, flip. Lower buttocks, flip. And the last is the anus, then hamper. All right, Miss Susie, I'm going to dry you now. So, thank you. All right, so this is the clean part. So contain the corners again. Same strokes. Upper buttocks, pat dry. Fold. Lower buttocks, pat dry. Fold. Anus, pat dry. All right, making sure you're not repeating a side. All right, Miss Susie, I'm now going to change the pad. Is that okay? Okay. All right, take this. Roll it away from you. Remove your gloves. If you're practicing, please do not dump it. Verbalize sanitizing. On the state exam, you could waste gloves. Put on your last pair. Then get your pad. All right. All right, Miss Susie, I'm now going to put this pad. So the pad, for the sake of the written exams, when you take care of dirty, you always roll it away from you. Right? That's the concept. When you're taking care of clean, you have to fan fold it. Fan fold it all the way down. Then shove it underneath the pad that you used. Same thing we did with the bed making skill. All right, Miss Susie, on the count of 3, you're gonna lie down. 1, 2, 3, lie down. All right. So if you can't do this from this side, you could go to the other side and pull it out. But for me, I could do it. All right, I'm gonna pull this out, Miss Susie. So this technically, this is if this is a reusable absorbent pad on the state exam, then of course you have to throw it on the hamper. If it's the pad, of course that goes to the trash. Stretch this. All right, Miss Susie, I'm gonna cover you now with the top sheet. I'm gonna need your help again. To take this all the way up. Can you hold this, please? So I'm going to remove the bath blankets, and like what we did with the bed bat, remove the bath blanket while fixing the gown underneath. That means straightening it out. Pull it out, roll it down now. Roll, put it in the hamper, then fix this. Again, same thing with the bed linen change. Blindfolded over there. Miss Susie, can you wiggle your toes?
Yes.
All right. So let's lower the bed. Okay, Miss Susie, you got your call light. You know what to do with that, right? Open the curtain. All right, Miss Susie, I'll just be cleaning up and I'll be right back, okay? So take the personal care items first. Box of gloves. Soap. This goes to trash. Same thing as before. Whenever you're having reusable basins, make sure that you have gloves on. You can never wash anything without gloves on. Rinse, paper towel, soap, wash, and you cannot verbalize it. You have to actually do it. Wash, rinse, dry, and then store. Store it over there, right? But for us, we're trying. They have 5 basins here. I don't know why they have 5 basins. There's a state exam this Friday. By the way, you can pause it. Just pause it because it doesn't need to be recorded.
This conference will now be recorded.
All right. So again, for the last time now, you're gonna remove your gloves. All right. Throw it on the trash. But for us, we're using it. Then, if this was my first skill, I'm gonna wash my hands for the third and last time properly. Then come back to Miss Susie. Miss Susie, you good?
Yes.
Need anything?
No.
Are you comfortable?
Yes.
All right. So later on, somebody will insert the catheter and do catheter care. All right. So are you comfortable? So again, call light in place. Call bell instructions given. Bed is locked. Bed is locked. Privacy curtain is open. Then I pause and I think, why did my 3 students fail this skill? It's all about the pad. What do you think happened for all 3 of them? They all made the same mistake. 2 changed it at the beginning, but at the end, what did they do? They didn't change it again. What they did was they saw an extra pad on the table. They just dumped it with the rest of it. All right. Unknowingly to them, they knew about it. They just, I don't know, they just dumped it. They said, oh, we thought the proctor wasn't looking. Proctors, guys, is going to be on their phones. All right. But that doesn't mean they're not watching you or they're not listening to you. So please do not disregard that as somebody not paying attention to you, especially those proctors. But some of them have been doing this for decades. So that means they already know what to catch. What do you mean I catch? It means the most common mistakes. And that is common, right? Not changing the pad. The first one, the one student who failed did not touch that. She found 2 other pads on the table, and at the end of the skill, she said she panicked and just threw it out. She didn't acknowledge that. If she would have acknowledged it, the proctor might have given her another chance, right? Probably tell her to dictate what was wrong. So last night, yeah, this can be recorded. So last night, a student emailed me, not from you guys, from a different class. She took her